The Galactic Council had erased humanity from history 5,000 years ago. Not through war, through something far more insidious. They'd isolated Sol system in a quantum barrier, cutting Earth off from FDL space, from communication, from existence itself. A dangerous species, the Council records stated. Too aggressive, too adaptable, too unpredictable. For the safety of the galaxy, they must be contained. And so humanity was forgotten. A myth, a cautionary tale about a species that almost joined the stars. Then the barrier failed. The first sign was a distress beacon from the edge of Council space. A mining colony, completely silent. When the patrol ship arrived, they found the colony intact, but every inhabitant was gone. Vanished. On the station's main display, a single message in a language the translator couldn't recognize. We remember. Within weeks, it happened again. And again. Colonies going dark. Ships disappearing. Always the same message. Always in that unknown language. The Council convened an emergency session. The eldest, a being that had witnessed 10,000 years of galactic history, examined the message with growing horror. "I know this language," she whispered. "It's ancient, dead. It's human." The chamber erupted in disbelief. Impossible. The barrier has held for 5 millennia. "Then explain the message," the eldest demanded. "Explain where our colonies are going." They couldn't, but they would learn. The human fleet emerged from dark space like ghosts returning from the grave. Not dozens of ships, not hundreds. Millions. An armada that had been building for 5,000 years behind the barrier, preparing, evolving, waiting. The transmission came on all frequencies, in perfect galactic standard. "This is Admiral Chun of the Terran Reclamation Fleet. 5,000 years ago, you imprisoned us. You erased us from your history. You thought you could forget us." A pause. "We never forgot you." The Council scrambled to respond. "We can negotiate. We made a mistake." "You made a choice," Chun interrupted. "You decided humanity was too dangerous to exist among you. So we spent 5,000 years proving you right." What emerged from that quantum prison wasn't the humanity the Council remembered. 5,000 years of isolation had transformed them into something new, something terrifying. They'd merged with AI, becoming post-human entities that could process information at quantum speeds. They'd mastered genetic engineering, creating soldiers who could survive vacuum, breathe poison, regenerate from near death. They'd weaponized dark matter, built ships that could phase through solid objects, developed weapons that collapsed space-time itself. The Council's fleets were relics compared to this new humanity. The first battle lasted 17 minutes. 3 Council armadas, 12,000 ships, reduced to atoms. Human vessels moved like liquid shadow, impossible to target, impossible to hit. Their weapons didn't just destroy ships. They erased them from causality, as if they'd never existed. "Surrender," the Council pleaded. "We'll give you anything." "We don't want your surrender," Admiral Chun replied. "We want you to understand what you created." Humanity didn't conquer the galaxy. They haunted it. Council worlds woke to find their defense grids disabled, their leaders gone. Trade routes collapsed as human ships appeared and disappeared like phantoms. Communication networks were infiltrated, filled with messages in that ancient, terrifying human language. "We are the species you feared, the species you imprisoned. We have returned." But the cruelest stroke was the census protocol. Human agents, infiltrated into every Council world, began taking inventory. Population counts, resource assessments, genetic samples, and then they'd leave a single message. Surveyed, cataloged, judged. The galaxy lived in terror, waiting for humanity's final judgment. 10 years after the barrier fell, Admiral Chun stood before the cowering Galactic Council. The chamber that once held thousands of species now held barely 100. The rest had fled to the outer reaches, abandoning civilization itself to escape humanity's shadow. "You imprisoned us because we were dangerous," Chun said quietly. "You were right, but you made us something worse. 5,000 years of isolation, of anger, of planning revenge. She smiled coldly. We could wipe you all out. Our technology makes it trivial. We could erase every council species from existence. The eldest fell to her knees. Please. But we won't, Chen continued. Because we're not you. We don't imprison species for being dangerous. We don't erase them from history. She leaned forward. We're going to do something far worse. We're going to let you live. Let you remember. Every time you look at the stars, you'll know we're out there. Watching. Judging. Waiting. She turned to leave, then paused. Oh, and we're taking our colonies back. The ones you stole when you sealed us away. Every world humanity ever touched is ours again. Don't resist. We've proven we can take them quietly. The galaxy learned a terrible lesson. You can't erase a species like humanity. You can imprison them, forget them, pretend they never existed. But they'll remember. They'll adapt. They'll evolve. And when they return, they won't just want justice. They'll want you to live with what you've done. Forever.